Okay, just want to make sure this is coming through properly. Looks like it's all coming through. Okay. So this is playtest for Mistpaw Ravine. Let's check it out. Default cat color. This works out. So my name, Topia. Topia. You can't click the cursor anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Topia, default cat color, go purple. There's advanced settings, skip tutorial, hunger rate. Okay, different things. I don't understand what they are right now. Oh, here it is. Chance for bonus while events. Okay. My guess, just on seeing this, it looks something similar to advanced tutorials, and now this is gone. Okay, that's fine. It looks like it's going to be similar to Timberborn, which I liked quite a bit. So let's see what it is. Timberborn, but with candy canes. Okay, nice. Gatto. Lantern is good. Mist is clear to source those of it. Selected in resources. Place woodcutter near trees. Okay. Gathering woodcutter. And right click to exit. That's very natural. Woodcutter start working. Build woodcutter. Okay. So here, this there. Okay, here it is. Happiness. Oh, I like this that you can see all of their individual pieces. Oh, this is fun. We'll go until 15 minutes. Okay, perfect. It's a kitten carrying this, and the cat's already gone. What do we have here? We're chopping trees. Can I add more cats to this woodcutter? Not right now, but I can prioritize. Within priority, pause it. Okay, all the things I would want. How do I drag? So you can naturally just do a mouse click and drag around. Okay, build woodcutter. Build mist collector. What is the mist collector? It's this one. You're suggesting I put it there and there, so let's do that. I kind of like being able to tutorial too. That's fun. I kind of like being able to hold shift and click. Oh, it's also right here. Yes, no. Okay, that's great. Some cat that we're doing that. Mist collection. Oh, is this how you spread? This is like fog of war that we are collecting this way. Can I move my other cats? No, I can't. Well, why would you? Creating rivers. We need water so we can start growing food for our cats. Mist extracting the river into water using a water source. For the water source to empty ravine. Let's work locally on producing water. By placing it within range of the town center. There are. Okay, nice. I didn't initially recognize that these icons were here, showing you what to do, but they're there. It's nice to see. Build a water spout right there. I also like not having to build roads. Oh, and they just automatically collect wood from there. Okay. Interesting that. Oh, okay. I was going to say it was interesting that the mist went automatically to the town, but that wasn't the case. That was actually just the builder going back to town. I'm just going to turn down the audio just so I can hear myself a little bit more here. We're going to keep going through this. Water spout. So presumably my instinct is that this will enable me to add more cats to it if I want to. So yeah, if I turn it off, then I don't have the cat. And if I want a cat, then I can put it on there. Is this going to have multiple? No. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when there's a job that requires multiple cats. That would be fun. Farmers plant and harvest crops, build a farmhouse near your water spout. Crops. This is also really handy on the tutorial to showcase and highlight exactly what I need. I like this farmhouse. It's going to be a farmhouse here. I guess we're putting this right here-ish. And then we're going to put crops just like that. Oh, so clicking and dragging doesn't create like a grid. Something to think about maybe. Because if I clicked and dragged there, it just created that line of crops, but not an actual grid of them, which is fine for now. Field storage. Okay, so here's the 2 cats I was talking about earlier. So here we're going to be able to see and have control the cat and the workers more attuned, or more easily. I really like this idea of like controlling the mist and like discovering through the mist. I don't know what this bigger blue circle is. Potentially the area that I have right now, the area of influence by the town center, would be my guess. But the full grid is obviously the purple there. So we'll be excited to see how far we can go up with this. Build a farmhouse. No one working on this farmhouse? Oh, we're still chopping down wood. Let's get some more wood then. Let's get a couple more cactos for wood collection. Worker management and safety is litter box. Holds poops. It cleans up over time. Storage. Okay, I was wondering about this. Storage for liquid and general goods. Water spout. Homes. Yeah, precision. Production. Sawmill. Okay, and that requires that. Mana accumulator. This is kind of like science, maybe? I don't know what that is yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, cursor tools. Crop deletion tool. Build deletion tool. Hold shift conflict. Oh, okay, so that's what shift is for. Rubble deletion, and then high priority. Okay, let's make this a high priority. Get that, which we could also presumably do with these stars too, yeah. Oh, you can move buildings. Oh, that's really slick. Okay, well, let's maybe move one of the mana up here and the other lumber over here. So that we're working on kind of expanding out in both directions. Okay, poop. Cats like to poop. That makes sense. Okay, that was under worker management, safety. If we put a kitty litter right here, we should be able to get everything. No workers assigned. So in here, if I drop this down, then presumably I will have one unassigned worker who will become this. Perfect. Number of cats. Turn this into water. So I'm also going to water down here, and I'm going to water down there eventually. This is interesting. I'm curious what happens here. Is there, because this is obviously how far the water is going, produces enough water to fill a 3x3 ravine. So if I put in, why are the cats dancing so much? Oh, they're always just dancing. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so I'm curious if, what the water physics are. If I put a second water plant in here, how far will it go? Is it blocked by the mist, or is it blocked by how much water it can put out? I don't know, we'll see. Storing resources. We need dedicated storage abilities to store all of our resources. Okay, following this, need a stockpile. Put a stockpile here for that. I'll put a water stockpile over there. Again, we don't have enough workers for this. Build stockpiles. Okay, set. No resource selected. So this is going to be for wood, and this is going to be for mana. Set stockpile storage to rad. Oh, right. Rad, as in radishes, perhaps. The ones we have here: planks and wood. Actually, maybe let's put this over here, closer to the farm. Perhaps. What's the range on this? Do I need you to be way up there? I don't, actually. So if I move this, this is more for me as just someone who's thinking out loud. So for something like this, a litter box, which is going to be something that requires a range, it'd be nice to be able to see this range. If I can pin this range so I can make sure that all my buildings are going to be within that range moving forward, which they are now, which is fun. If I pin that, and then grab that, yeah. So what is this symbol here? Capto El Pupo. It's looking like cats need to poop more often, so perhaps we need more litter boxes? I don't know. It's also kind of cool with the mana, or with the mist blocking everything, that they can still go inside the mist, clearly. That's an interesting mechanic. I don't know if that's intended or if that's even something you thought about, but there is potentially like debuffs going in there, or I don't know. Here we go. Now we need homes. Okay, nope, that's not what homes are. Production, homes. Homes, it is homes. Oh, that's cute. Okay, we're gonna have a row of homes next to litter box. I don't think so. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 for those. Build homes to increase happiness and allow kittens to be born. Kittens will only be born if you have enough homes to house them. So we're gonna want 5 then, actually. Let's cancel this one. Yes. Oh yes. Build deletion tool. So this presents the error, and that does not. Okay, not the error, the check. Okay, so we'll build 6 with the hopes of finding another kitten. Oh, that's interesting. Current priority. Oh, you can decrease priority with the right click. So that's not actually always decreasing. It looks like it's just rolling over from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Increase just makes that go up, and decrease just makes that go down in the loop. Something worth exploring, perhaps. Oh no, this one now has so we'll just decrease that one. Why are these all being built at the same time? I mean, I know I was blumbering around with the priorities. I would have let it ride for a bit. You have no rats? I do have enough rats. No, I want you to be a builder. Builders. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is pause. 4 is pause. Stinky cats. It is stinky cats. Consider placing more litter boxes. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 for speed makes sense. 4, I get it. It's like number 4 in that line, so that's the next best one. But if we're considering the progression of normal, faster, fastest, stop, it might make more sense to use the backspace, not the backspace, the asterisk, not asterisk, whatever the tilde is. I think it's the tilde right next to the 1. So it could be 1, 2, 3 for speed, and then tilde for pause. Spacebar is also a very common pause mechanic, or a short key. Speaking of, let's go back to this. Let's go back to key bindings, timer out, timer fast, timer faster, timer toggle, space. So what does space do? Space does pause it. Okay. So that is that then. So there's no, so here on the pause, it defaults to being 4 as pause, but we could also pause with spacebar. Okay, nice. So that mechanic is what is, I would consider normal for city built mechanics, but it's just not what's in the hotkey, what's actually listed there on the screen. Advanced resource construction. Nice, we're ticking along now. Make sure the sawmill is powered by placing it in range of the town center. It will definitely be in range of the town center. Let's put you up. Let's move this over a little bit. And let's put you here. I know that there's very clear tutorials on where to put things. Here, I'm assuming this video on the left-hand side is from your own playthrough, so it won't always look the same on mine, which makes sense. Couldn't build this building you can't move this building to anywhere in the mist, which is good collision detection, even if it's one by there, so that looks good. For the mana accumulator, okay, I was curious about this. Let's put you over here for now. Let's move this up to here. Let's move this over there for now. Let's move this over here. Oh, right. This we have to move. Let's move the one litter box over there. Let's move this one over here. Okay, let's move mana over here. Let's actually drop one of these. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just paused it instead. Gathering. Mist. I think we're going to run out of space here quite soon, so let's do that. Kittens born. 5 more kittens are born. Okay, that makes sense. Planks. So we are making planks already. Okay, so that's quite quick. We're actually not running low on crops yet, so I'll keep that as is. But what I might want to do is move this down here, put a water accumulator up there. And you're just making mana for me. Where does my mana get stored? Mist extract. Where does the mana go? Generates mana. Oh, here it is. Mana. Mana research. Okay, so this is science, the equivalent of science to build. Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. That's pretty fun. Oh, of course, here it is in the tutorial. Researching new buildings. New buildings are unlocked with the mana research menu. Mana research menu. Forestry. I feel like I would want forestry pretty soon, but we're going to go with power, obviously. Oh, press and hold to unlock. Okay, cool. So now I can build a pylon and a wood-powered generator. Okay. Right, because we're using all of the power that we can create. So the town center creates 15, Solo needs 15, so that is all we have there. Okay. Unlock power, but in order to produce a wood power generator. Okay, yeah. Oh, this new one popped up, which is cool. Wood power generator. Let's put this. If we're gonna have a production center up here, let's put this up here then. Because we can always move you later. Mana, let's put more mana up here. I really want to expand out that way. I really want to expand out in the top left there. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll just have to move this up. I'm curious where this is going to go, so let's move this up here too, actually. And this. Actually, we're just going to move. I really like being able to move all of the buildings around after they've been built already. Can I rotate too? I can rotate too. Oh, that's perfect. It also seems we don't need to worry about roads or anything. Like these cats are just flying everywhere on their broomsticks, which I think is whimsical and also makes it super easy. Not having to deal with roads. So that's fun. We don't have any cats. Oh, we have lots of kittens, but not cattos. Okay, well then let's... Charles, but we're gonna have to pause your building for a second there. This is cool. And so now we're consuming wood to make more planks. So what we really need actually is we need more storage. Stockpile, we need this to be for planks. That's it, boss. The settlement is well on its way to becoming a thriving city. Keep your cats fed and happy. Check mana research. Recommend research and building a forester. Powering your water spouts. Water spouts take energy. They do take energy, of course. Okay, 555. Got it. Good luck, boss. We're all counting on you. Yes. Okay. Where my Capto's gonna be? Adults. Hopefully soon. And Capto's sooner than later. Okay, we'll pause that. You can keep building up there. Building that storage plank. Yes. Yes. Crops. Okay, forestry. What if we just put forestry down here and added... okay, blue trees. So we start with yellow trees. One sec. Oh, okay. So here's what I was talking about earlier with the shift. So if I, or the grid. So if I press and hold and I move across, doesn't do it in a grid pattern. So this would be a 5x4. I have to manually fill it in, which is fine, I think, for now, if that's how you intend it to be. But that is not what I would expect. Some things. Okay. Well, if we already have a forester down here, maybe it actually does make more sense to put you here and unpause you. That's a couple more homes. We'll repause you. Gathering more rads. More radishes. Incoming. Okay, nice. Okay, the mist clears are really clearing things out nicely. What is this? A mana relic. Okay, what do I do with a mana relic? Do I need you to go and do something with that? Worker management and safety, liquids, homes, production. Average cat happiness is 4. Grilled fruit. Okay, on grass. Oh, you get a bonus for on grass. On gloom creep. Is that the gloom creep that they were talking about? Okay, let's slow this down then. Where is my... okay, so you don't do that then. So you then. Works as mist collector. You're on grass. Gloom. Not sure what gloom is yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, nice. We have more kittens incoming. Okay, I want to see what the... I see this tree over here. I don't know if that's a live tree or not, but I am curious to what this ice cube is. Let's actually move our mana collection. I'm going to keep calling the mana collection. They are mist collectors. Kids have grown into adults. We now have 5 more. Okay. So let's unpause that. Let's unpause this. Let's add a kitten in there. Let's add a kitten in there. Cat dough. Let's bring you down here as well. Okay, it's progressing along nicely. 40. Logistics and safety. Hauling station. Cleric. Moves Gloomspore. Reliquary. Safely transports relics to the capital on reward. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was super curious about. Mana. Worker management and safety. Must be built on a relic. Okay, cool. So that's that. Hauls quickly, move resource between storage, put sites and workplaces. Workers 4. Let's put one in there. Let's get some more captos, I feel. And another So you think you're the best just because you have these little lanterns that follow their frequent to change someone in mind, Ryan the best, and Groggery is a rival captain. So you attractive. Okay. Where did Groggery come from? Is he just... We didn't see him anywhere? I wonder if that's down there. Or if he is just gonna be that guy for a bit. Okay. Mana relic collected gives you 100 extra. 100 extra mana. Damn. Okay. Average cat. Happiness must be 5. Okay. So this is why we need some of these. Oh, a couple paths. Decorations. Okay. So let's see what decorations can do. Lamps. Okay. I can't move them like that, so I think the optimized way to do this is going to be like this. Shrub, same thing. Flower box, same thing. Decorations, yeah, okay. Cobble path. Stone paths. There really aren't what needs to be watered, right? Okay, well let's move you over here then. Okay, select crop deletion tool. So this is crop deletion tool. If it puts it on a building, it won't do anything. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Okay, crops. Up to here. I don't know what the most efficient way to do this is with trees right now. So we'll just do it like that for now. Yeah. Okay, so we're waiting for happiness to go up, which it did. Yay, crystals. Mine crush crystals to create crystals, turns crush crystals into crystal blocks, decoration, decoration, decoration. Mist discharger, clears groups of mist, collecting small amount of mana. I'm curious about that one. Cat well-being, grills. Ooh, large stockpile, okay. Poop masters, is that a job? Someone has to work as a poop master? Lordy. Ooh, bigger tree. Interesting. Big blue tree, 16. Blue tree is just 2. Okay, so that's a bigger tree. Nice. That makes a lot of sense then. Cactus. I have houses for 36 cats. Probably gonna need more food soon. Gloomstorm starting, okay. Another 5 cats are born, another 2 adults. How many unemployed cats do I have? I have 1 unemployed cat. Okay. And that's good because I want to have at least 1 unemployed cat. Let's do some storage. Let's do another liquid storage in here for mist extract. Rad. Okay, small crystals. Here we go. This is what we're talking about before. Liquids, mana, storage, decorations. Okay, crystals unlocks at 80. Move you over to a non. I'm realizing I shouldn't have my industrial workers on good, clean grass. Let's bring this down over here. Gloomstorm. Okay, this is the Gloomstorm. Okay, curious about what this is. So, cat happiness on grass, on gloom creep, decorations. Okay, causes gloom spores to spawn in random locations, spreading gloom creep. Okay, well, let's see if we can find some gloom creep. That looked bad. Relics found. Where? Where's my relic? There it is. Mystery relic. Okay. Where was that again? Cleric. Reliquary. Okay, oh right, the cleric. Cures cats of gloom sickness. Does anyone have gloom sickness? It doesn't look like it. Okay, you guys are way out here. Is there really no... There's really no punishment for being out in the mist, eh? Okay. Alright, cool. Oh my god, I have so many kittens now. I definitely overdid it with the kittens. Ooh. Okay, well let's hold off on building more houses then. Let's get another mana accumulator out here then. Yeah, I really like being able to reconfigure my base as I need to. Woodland cutter, let's see if we can get more of this area done up. Because those are going to be growing for a while. Yeah, we got lots of that going. Oh, there it is. There's the gloom. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop. Okay. Where was this under? Worker management and safety. Cleric. Actually, we don't need cats to be building that on the gloom. We can... builders available. Okay, let's pause that. Let's pause this. Yeah, degloomify that. Degloomify that. Hold on, do you just have a candle and candle and a book? That's amazing. That's awesome. And then it just despawns like that. Okay, that's quite cool. I do wonder though if I then pause this and then unpause this and then unpause this. Like I don't really need this anywhere, right? Because no one has... Oh, someone is gloom touched. Okay, let's unpause you. And pause that. Lacks power. This lacks power. Not connected to the power grid. Build a pylon nearby. Okay, power pylon. Okay. Cool. What's this? Reliquary. Waiting for resources. No builders available. Wow, really don't have any builders, eh? Okay, nice. That got cleaned out. Let's continue cleaning out down here. Mists. I want Mist to be doing all of this work down here. I think they prioritize the nearest resource to their base. I'm not entirely sure about that. But that seems to be how that works. So I want to prioritize this as heavy. And we want to deprioritize this. No one has gloom sickness anymore, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Crystals. Okay. Decoration. Okay, miner. Turns crushed crystals into crystal blocks. But then what do I use crystal? What do I do with crystal blocks then? Liquids. Is this gathering? This is gathering. Okay. We have 5 kittens not doing work. Okay, that's fine. Waiting for resources. What resources are you waiting for? Second transports relic. Can I only have one relic in space at once? I don't know. Okay, so storage. Go back to storage then. Change this to crushed crystal, right? Because that's what you are creating. You're doing crushed crystal. Oh, I need so much more. I'm gonna run out of food really quickly. Definitely shouldn't have made 36 cats. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's definitely gonna be a problem. I'm curious about these half spots. If the half spot is enough water to, like here on the edge here, if that's enough waiting to be planted. So if I put one here, for example, it needs to be watered. Okay, so yeah. So presumably these ones will be fine, which is good. Big crystal, 200. Okay. Kids have grown into adults. They grow up so fast. We have a real problem with food soon. What's this? Total food. Yeah. I'm so curious about this mist clean. Okay, I don't understand what resources you are waiting for. Oh my god, I have so many cats. Oh, right. Litter box, hauling station. Capital. Okay, familiar house. Small draft with fireworks. Feels like home. Let them keep it. Apologize and deconstruct it. Yeah, sure. Then I can just move it? Sure. I know I have food issues. Rationing is going to be coming soon, but I can't just say no to a brand new house. I find this a weird mechanic that I can just have these, like, I understand that the mist here that's covering this square is actually from this square down below it, but I wish I could see more of that. Woodcutter, chopping trees. Where are you again? We're really pushing down into the depths here. Looks at woodcutter. Okay, it looks like we're moving another woodcutter over here. Yes, I don't understand still what I do with crushed crystal. I think I will find out soon enough. Yeah. Okay, so here's the first thing that requires crystal. Okay, so let's slow this down a little bit for a second. Production. Crystal mason. There it is. That's exactly what I need. Gathering. Let's get our miner out here. Yeah, now I have 10 unemployed cats. Moses. What's this? An enchanted relic. Reliquary. Sticky kittens. Sticky cats. Oh, let's go ahead and move one of these down here to our working group. I do really like that if I have multiple of these boxes, it clearly shows what the coverage is. It'd be nice to see like overlapping areas too in a easier way. If there was like bigger delineation of like, oh, in this bucket here, this grid, there is 3 litter boxes covering that. That would be kind of cool. Because yeah, we don't see that for mist collectors or woodcutters. You know, that same kind of overlapping work. Okay. Enchanted hauling station. Haulers quickly move between storage. Haulers receive work speed increase. Oh, when understaffed, haulers receive no speed increase. Oh, so we have to have I see. And you're saying you have no power. Well, let's change that. Another pylon right there. Between safety, hauling station. Hauler, that one there. Put one of you there, one of you there. Yes, there we go. Food is going back up. Power running out on power. Let's create another wood-powered pylon. Planks. Go ahead and move this over to here. Let's move these planks down over there. I feel like we're going to be needing no resources to gather in area. Okay, yeah. Let's bring this back up here. Let's bring this woodcutter back up here as well. I feel like north is going to be more trees potentially, but I really want to see what's down in this area. You guys need production too, don't you? That, I do that. Okay, so you're a crystal mason, and mist discharger clears mist. So if I just place you right there, there, and there, do you need power? I don't think you need power, right? You just need a worker. And then I can turn you guys off. Right? Stinky cat. Where are the stinky cat does? The poop train over there. Yes, that's right. Enchant. Okay, so it gave me the option to create that enchanted work. That was not the case. Build site lacks resources. Yeah, there's a couple of those going around. Can't get acquired resources. I mean, we're working pretty quickly here. I think if you give us some time, we can recover. Oh yeah, we really need more. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. How did that get built before this, when that was prioritized? Strange. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and add more gathering. Let's put another woodcutter up here. Can't get resources. Okay, storage. Let's go ahead and add storage here. Let's add some mist, because you should be getting a little bit of mana. Oh, creates mana, right. Oh. So that's interesting. So these mist collectors are what I need to create water, but once I unlock the mist discharger, I don't get that same kind of water. Connects ink, converts mist extract and ink into water. So, okay, Let's just take a look at these. Collects, fix, extracts from mist vents. Okay, so presumably somewhere there's going to be mist vents. And so yeah, so there will be permanent avenues to get mist in the future. In contact with dark mist. This makes which was some of my family's been able to go dark, a mist discharger or two close by if you haven't already. Okay. So that's what this is. Okay. I see now. So dark mist is specifically. Okay. Okay. So if I'm reading that correctly, the mist is collected. Your cats are gonna love it. Why is there lightning? Just one more for good measure. So neat. Okay, so the blue is zapped. And how does one clean up being zapped? Is this what I need my... No, that's specifically for gloom sickness. Cat well-being. Scratching post. Terraforming gloom power. Interesting. And now you're working on this. So I really like the mechanics of this game. I think it's cool. It's definitely a very I would say like easy introduction to a city builder type of game. You definitely don't need that much understanding of or like forethought to do this appropriately. I am curious what happens if I pause these, though. Is that dark mist just going to keep coming in for me? No, so the dark mist recharges very quickly. And it does spread in. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's unpause these then. Cover our mist avenue. Okay, it doesn't say what to do for zapped cats. It seems like they just... Woodcutter. It doesn't say what to do for zapped cats. It feels like it's just a time-based thing. Because this was at quite a bit, and now it is 8. So yeah, it's quite cool. I think it's very interesting. It's like a, yeah, again, very approachable city building mechanic. It's fun. The colors are great. I love the icons, the cat's emotions. I like how they're all riding broomsticks to get around. I think that's really funny. Yeah, I think it's quite cool. As far as like next steps, I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but I think there is... Tutorial's great. There's obviously a lot of like things to figure out on your own. Collecting mist. The differences between, I think that when this popped up for like dark mist, I think that pop-up appeared, which showed me, hey, this is dark mist now. This is a different mist. Things to be afraid of now. I'm not 100% sure who the antagonist is going to be, that other captain. If there's going to be like another hidden city up here, that'd be kind of interesting. If it's like more, if it's more like Caesar 3 or like a different settlement is managed by a different person, that'd be quite cool. Kind of like passive conflict, not really active conflict. But no, I think it's sweet. It's really cool. Great mechanics. Really intuitive for people who know city builders, very approachable for people who don't know city builders. And I'm excited to see what comes out of this. Yeah, well done. Let's go ahead and save this.